Start with a preview of those Fed minutes. Sarah.
So tomorrow we are going to get minutes from last month's FOMC meeting when the Fed cut interest rates for the first time in more than a decade. So it's going to be very interesting. Look for any insight into that decision, including the dissent. Remember, 2 key members voted against it, as well as any clues about future rate cuts. Do they talk about mid-cycle adjustment, and what does that mean? Now, that, of course, comes ahead of the Fed's annual symposium in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and we will hear from Dallas Fed President Robert Kaplan Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on Closing Bell. The big speech, though, is Jay Powell on Friday, and whether he will build on the guidance he gave at his last news conference after that rate cut, suggesting maybe they're thinking about more aggressive rate cuts because the recession talk has heated up, the bond market action, the stock market volatility. That's certainly what the market is hoping for.
But also important to point out those dissents, because in the press conference, the chairman has to kind of reflect the feeling in the room, right? So when he's talking about the outlook, you have to at least give a nod to the fact that the entire committee did not want to cut rates last time even.
Including Eric Rosengren of Boston, who, has spoken out recently, yesterday on the wires. Did not sound like he was there yet.
That's right.
In terms
even
of
still,
a rate cut. So may dissent again. And how will Powell sort of handle that? And how is that discussion inside the Fed? How worried were certain members about the outlook?
3 days of lots of heavy Fed content coming up. Lowe's